Let your love flow down. Let it fall to the ground. Therein lies the roots, reaching for the stream. All I wanna do is keep on reaching through, keep on reaching through to the river wide and strong. It won't.
People with emotional problems are more likely to cause harm to their pets. Those who abuse animals are very likely to be violent to other people, especially family members. 70% of domestic violence victims report that their abuser also targeted their animal. Of all animal abuse, 64.5% involved dogs and 18% involved cats. Today, dogfighting has been reported in urban, suburban, and rural settings in all regions of the country. Most cases of animal abuse are never reported, and most animal suffering goes unrecognized. It takes 35 rabbits to make one 40-inch fur coat. Animal cruelty, like any other form of violence, is often committed by a person who feels powerless, unnoticed, or under the control of others. Puppy mills are large-scale dog breeding operations that put profit ahead of the health of the animals. Many dogs are plagued with illnesses like kidney or heart disease as a result of their conditions. Over 1 million animals are killed in U.S. laboratories for chemical, drug, food, and cosmetic testing every year. Every major circus that uses animals has been cited for violating the minimal standards of care set by the AWA.
Domestic violence is a leading cause of injury to women between 15 and 44 in the U.S., more than car accidents, muggings, and rapes combined. Domestic violence is the third leading cause of homelessness. Domestic violence victims face high rates of depression, sleep disturbances, anxiety, flashbacks, and other emotional distress. One woman is beaten by her husband or partner every 15 seconds. Police report that 40% to 60% of their calls are domestic abuse reports. There are 16,800 homicides due to domestic violence. 1 in 4 women will experience domestic violence in her life. 1 in 3 homicide victims are murdered by their current partner. 85% of spousal abuse reports are women, while 15% are men.
Every year, more than 3 million reports of child abuse are made in the United States. A report of child abuse is made every 10 seconds. 28.3 report of physical abuse. 20.7 report sexual abuse. 10.6 report emotional abuse. 9.9 report physical neglect. 14.8 report emotional neglect. Abused children are 25% more likely to experience teen pregnancy. In one study, 80% of 21-year-olds met the criteria of at least one psychological disorder. As many as 2/3 of people in rehab have reported being abused or neglected as a child.
It is estimated that more than 1 in 10 older adults experience some form of abuse. Most victims are dependent on their abuser for basic needs. Your seniors who have been abused have a 300% higher risk of death in the next 3 years compared to those who were not abused. In nearly 90% of elder abuse neglect situations, the perpetrator is a family member. Elder abuse most often takes place in the home where the senior lives. It can also happen in institutional settings, especially long-term facilities. The most common form of abuse is financial exploitation with physical abuse. Neglect and emotional abuse follow. Every recorded incident of elder abuse, 5 others go unreported. Passive neglect is a form of abuse in which the caregiver neglects to provide the victim with basic needs such as food or medical care. 2/3 of perpetrators are adult children or spouses. Legislatures in all 50 states have passed some type of elder abuse law.